Okay, there goes my camera. So I'm seeing how my camera works. See how I do this. So this is going to be my speech, and I want to see how long it takes. Hello, my name is Delbert Sampson. I'm making a speech. I'm taking a speech class at Hillsborough Community College. Our first assignment is to name three, or books or songs that kind of represent who I am. So here goes. The first movie I picked was Rocky. Rocky was filmed in 1975, but it was released in 1976. Rocky Balboa was a working class fighter who had a lot more style or had a lot more heart than he did style. So you need to fix that. Rocky never got the big break that he needed, and he lived his whole life right on the edge of failure. One of the things shown in the movie was Rocky apparently did not have any family, no brothers, no sisters, no anything to support him. So Rocky had to do it all on his own. That's kind of how my life has been. I have brothers and sisters, but they're not in my life, and you can meet friends of mine that are shocked that my family's still alive. So that's really kind of what I got from Rocky is, the guy just slugs it out for himself, but has to do everything for himself. The second movie I picked was Star Wars. You can't really tell by looking at me now, but I used to be a little tiny geek. I was into NASA, I was into rocketry, I was into Space Lab, just everything you can think of. I was into it. Everybody thought I was weird, everybody thought I was geeky, I was kind of tall, but I was a geek. And then when Star Wars came out, it made being a geek cool. I actually had jocks or people in school ask me how much of Star Wars was real. And, you'd shake your head and go, oh my God, this guy thinks that, lightsabers and land speeders and all that is real. So you would just say, hey, it was set in the future, it's science fiction, some of the science is real. And, they just couldn't believe it, and I'm like, yeah. So I liked Star Wars just because it made being a geek fashionable. Then finally, my third film was White Men Can't Jump. White Men Can't Jump was filmed in Southern California. Woody Harrelson and I can't remember his name. I'll fix this in editing. They're two street hustle basketball players. I actually lived this lifestyle. I lived in Los Angeles, and I used to play basketball almost every day. If I wasn't working, basketball was my life. So, how Woody Harrelson lives, and it's Wesley Snipes. How Woody Harrelson lives with Wesley Snipes, or and them playing basketball. I was actually in that movie. My scene was cut, and somebody else took my place. They call him a big old corn-fed Nebraska galoot. That was me, and but I had a lot of fun, saw how movies were made, and really I didn't like how they treated cast and crew and everything, but I had a pretty good time. So wrapping it up, that's about it. Rocky just having to do everything by himself, geek that I like the science fiction stuff, and then finally White Men Can't Jump, which is true. I'm 6'3", 6'4", and on my best day I could barely dunk. So that's my speech. Hopefully I'll do this in front of Mark Clements and his son later on today, and we'll get this thing wrapped up. Thank you.